First thing I check when I get a song is, like as a director, is the runtime. Because you're like, how much do I need to fill with shit, with a budget? But Mother Tongues, I mean, they write 6-minute songs. And they send me a 6-minute song. I was like, oh, fuck, you kidding me? Their music's like not an upper to me. It's a downer. And that's not to speak ill of it. It's like I sink into it like in a couch or something. It's kind of like a weird sort of roller coaster ride that you don't know the schematic to or the layout to. Does that make sense? Yeah, that's Mother Tongues to me. My name's Ryan Feist. I'm 33. I'm located in my wacky little mind in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. The Mother Tongue song that I got was called Let You Down. There's like a pulsating beat to the song the whole time too, where I was like, and get behind this, you know? There's like a sensibility that kicks in when I hear a song, and then I'm just in that little sort of like tunnel of it. I think what I'm trying to say is it came together a lot quicker than most jobs would. It was less sort of percolating time, and it was like synapses just kind of. I love live show performances, you know, I love uncut stuff. Why not document what we've missed for so long? You know, for a year and a half. Shoot it live, shoot it outdoors, shoot it on film. To contrast that too, sprinkling in these elements of shots of the band alone performing the song too, just because I think that in an obvious way kind of mirrored COVID, right? Like I think that's meant to be like past and then present with all the live stuff, you know, on film in real time, shooting the stuff, you know, in this dark void with the band in slow-mo by themselves, I think was a nice way to sort of, you know, signify the time in early COVID maybe. So it's like nice to have the real-time energy of a live performance and then this sort of ominous sort of black void of shots with the band too. I wanted it to feel like an empty sort of, you know, vapid space of the band performing in isolation, you know, so to speak. If there's a visual representation of my brain during COVID, it's that slow spinning of just nothing. And a light be shining eventually, you know? The glimmer of hope up above in the water, you know? Swimming for that fresh air, and then boom, they come out and they're on stage outside and there's people. It's gonna be one shot, you know, of the sort of like through line of it, unbroken, to feel like we're actually in there. Again, we were supposed to shoot when it was light out, but the show kept getting delayed, you know, slow moving because of COVID, I guess. So the band didn't end up playing that song till it was dark. Luckily the band though plays with like their mic stands like this, and they put little shitty pot lights underneath them to like glow on them. So shitty home hardware pot lights and then Long McQuaid lights were the ticket. Personally, I love shooting from behind the band into the audience or panning to the audience, you know. Or making the viewer, like when someone's watching, feel like they are the audience too. And I feel like that sort of, you know, traditional or conventional live performance takes you out of that. You feel more like you're a camera person there, you know. And I've always loved the audience at things. It's a pretty sad process after the song comes in. Get the headphones or a good speaker, you know. We'll sit there, the headphones on, and a document open and loop it over and over and over and stew. Take like a nap while it's playing, you know, like a doze off, and then see if anything sort of flows into my head, like whether it's an image or like a, you know, a tone or a character or an idea. And then if nothing comes from that after a couple days, I'll start going through a big old folder of just images I have, and I'll just start playing the song and going through that, you know, arbitrarily and trying to connect dots, you know. It's just stealing little pockets of everything is really the process. Go and watch directors who are successful do interviews on YouTube all day.